some book where you are writing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don't listen maths. You will not get it. Okay. Right. So solve this by using WAM. Solve this.
Paper work kuda kaninga. Sir, hello. Paper work kaninga. Paper work kaninga sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
All right. So now we will see something called as WAM. Okay. Now here, first thing what you need to do is you need to find out the penalty, correct?
Yes, sir.
So find out the penalty. So for penalty, don't take, see, it's better you write it like this. Put a brackets only for the elements inside, and demand and supply, you separate it with a square bracket.
Okay, sir.
All right, got it? Okay. So what is the row penalty? Quickly.
7 minus 4.
Give me the values, sir. 7 minus 4.
4 minus 1. 4 minus 1.
3 minus 1, sir.
3 minus 1.
See,
2, 3, 1.
then what you listened yesterday? 4 minus 3 it seems. Then clearly in that first row there is 1. இப்படிதான் தப்பு பண்றீங்க. After that you will be very happy coming out. I have solved all the problems, but there will be mistakes without your knowledge. Okay. So 3 minus 1 is how much?
2. 3.
பார்த்துக்கோங்க. Next.
3.
3, 1.
1.
3, 1. Very good. Okay. Column penalty.
1, 2, 2. 1, 2. 2.
Okay, very good. 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, which is the highest?
3.
3 is coming where?
Second.
Low penalty.
3. See how you should be. 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So in that highest between the row penalty and the column penalty, 3. So 3 is coming in the row penalty. Which row? It's coming in the second row. In the second row, which is the least value? Least value is 2. Keep your finger there. What is the demand and supply? 350, 200. What is the least value? 200.
200.
That will become 150. 200 will become 0. That is how you have to do the problem.
Okay.
All this should come in the mind. You should not tell it outside in the examination hall. Then they'll send you out. Okay, so the first allocation is 200, correct?
Yes, sir.
The first allocation is 200. Okay.
One doubt, sir. இப்போ எல்லாமே 3 ஆ இருந்துச்சு. அதான் மேக்ஸிமம் எல்லாமே 3 ஆ இருந்துச்சு அப்படினா நம்ம என்ன எதை சூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்?
அதான் நேத்துக்கே சொன்னேனே 3 ஆ இருந்ததனா go to each allocation and see where you can allocate the maximum value of demand and supply. Take that allocation and then you strike out that corresponding element, either row or column.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right? Okay. So 3 is the highest. So first allocation is 2 into 200. Okay, next one. Tell me the next one. So 200 becomes 0. The first column gets erased. So you have 150 there. So now it will be 174, 659, 332. Okay. And then you have 250, 150, 400. And here you have 300, 350 and 150. Okay. Take the row penalty. 1, 4 is 3.
3, 1, 1.
Is 1, 1, and here it is 3, 1 is 2, 3 is 2, and then 2, 4 is 2. So which is the highest? 3 is coming in the row penalty, correct? So go to the least value 1. 250, 300. So 250 it becomes 0, will become 50, correct? So it will be 1 into 1 into 250. கொஞ்சம் மியூட் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும். Okay, நன்றி. So 1 into 250 is the next allocation. So 250 gets erased. So the first row gets erased. Then you have 6, 5, 9, 3, 3, 2, correct? And then you have 150, 400. Okay, here you have 50, 350 and 150, correct? Now, take the row penalty. 5, 6 is 1, 2, 3 is 1. And in the column penalty, you have 6 minus 3 is 3, 5 minus 3 is 2, 9 minus 2 is 7, correct?
Yes, sir.
So which is the highest? Highest is 7.
7.
That is coming in the column penalty. The least is 2.
2.
So 400, 150, allocate 150, 150 is 0, and that will become 250, correct? 250, correct?
Yes.
All right, multiple people want to join. Lata Sundar Raj is presenting. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So the third column gets eliminated. The third column gets eliminated. The third column gets eliminated. Thereby what happens? The matrix gets reduced to 6, 5, 3, 3. There will be 150 and 250. And here it will be 50 and 350, correct?
Yes, sir.
350, 400, 200, 300, 400, correct? Okay. Direct allocation, 65 into 150, 33 into 250. Oh, sorry. No. You have two columns. So 6 minus 5 is 1, 3 minus 3 is 0. And here 6 minus 3 is 3, 5 minus 3 is 2, correct? So the highest allocation here is in the column penalty 3, correct? So least value is 3, 250, 50, allocate 50. So it will be plus 1 second, 2 into 150 plus 3 into 50, okay? So 50 goes and this becomes 200. So this column gets eliminated. So you have only one column, 5, 3, 5, 3, 150 and 150 and 250, sorry, 200.
200.
And here you have 350, correct? So direct allocation, 5 into 150 and 3 into 200. 5 into 150 plus 3 into 200, okay, right? So give me the total value.
3,700, sir.
3,700 is the total transportation cost, correct? All right.
Yes.
Okay. Row penalty 200. Yes, sir. Row penalty, column penalty. Okay. Right. Very nice. Okay. You people are all following. Okay. Right. So now what you need to do? Write that matrix: 3, 1, 7, 4, 250, 2, 6, 5, 9, 350. Write the original problem. 8, 3, 3, 2, 400. And here you have 200, 300, 350, 150. Correct? Right? Take the original problem.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Sir, again?
Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Now what you need to do here is very simple. Write the allocated values. So it is
Please show me this. Again. 1 second.
that problem only, man.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Problem only. So do the allocation 2 into 200. Okay, 1 into 250. Okay, and 2 into 150. And 3 into 50, 5 into 150.
150, 3 into 200.
Is that correct?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, 2,450 I'm getting, sir. Is it right?
Formula.
I'm trying to calculate. Tell me the allocations.
1 into 250.
Huh?
1 into 250.
இது எங்க 2 into 200 எங்க
2 into 200, 1 into 250.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேல்யூவை விட்டுட்டேன்.
இல்ல சார், செகண்ட் அதுதான் போட்டுருக்கேன்.
சரி, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அலோகேஷன் அதுதானே பண்ணோம். அப்படி பண்ண கூடாது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அலோகேஷன்ல இருந்து வரணும். If you do like that, then you will skip some allocation and the problem will go wrong. Whenever, listen guys, I want to tell you this. Whenever you are going to do the allocation part, as soon as you strike out one, okay, when you have allocated some value to a specific cell, write it in one corner so that you don't miss it. I have seen people, they would have done 5 allocations correctly, but what they do, they don't write it as soon as they do the allocation, and they will write only 4 and they will total it and the answer would go wrong. Okay, so be very careful. These are all the mistakes where people commit in the paper. Okay, so just be very careful. You get the point. Okay, right? Okay.
Sir, can you show your paper once, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, 2,450 is my answer, sir.
Yes, sir. For me also, sir. 2,450.
So maybe you can check the allocation. 2 into 200 plus 1 into 250 plus
Yes, sir.
2 into 150
150
plus 3 into 50
plus 5 into 150
150
plus 3 into 200. 440, sir.
3 into 200.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
அது எங்க வந்தது?
கடைசியில இருக்கு.
இந்த column
Last column.
3 into 200, 5 into 150 plus
3 into 200.
3 into
correct.
2,450.
450.
I've written.
2,450 rupees.
2,450 rupees. Okay.
BPC is equal to. Yeah.
So
Thanks, sir.
Okay.
நான் கேட்கலான்னு இருந்தேன், நீங்க கேட்டீங்கப்பா.
Right.
யாருன்னு தெரியல.
very good. TTC is equal to 2 into 450.
Sir, 2,000.
2,450. 2,450. Okay, right?
Okay, sir.
All right. So next, what you need to do is very simple. You need to check how many allocation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I left one more. 3 into 200. Okay, which 3 into 200?
Last, sir.
Last 3. So is this correct?
Yes, sir.
அது ஏறிக்கணுமா? ஐயோ.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is correct. Okay, right, no problem. Now, what you need to do is, wherever you have these values, wherever you have done the allocation, those are all called as your allocated cells. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and wherever you have not done the allocation, those are all called as your non-allocated cells. Okay, non-allocated cells. You are getting the point. Somebody is turning the pages. Okay, right. Okay, wow. So what you need to do here is very simple. First, Write down allocated cells. Allocated cells. Write down allocated cells. Write down the formula. Okay, Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. Show your paper, sir. Show your paper, sir. I am showing. இதேதான் வரும் எக்ஸாம்லயும். Show your paper.
அப்பெல்லாம் கேட்க மாட்டோம் சார், கவலைப்படாதீங்க.
சரி ஓகே ரைட்.
நீங்களே எழுதி போயிடுங்க.
பேப்பர் காமிங்க.
நம்ம
கேட்க மாட்டாங்க சார், பாத்துடுவாங்க.
பேப்பர் காமிங்க சார்.
சரி இல்ல புடிங்கிடுவாங்க அப்படியே. ஓகே ரைட்.
அவ்வளவு கஷ்டம்லாம் வேணாம் சார், நீங்களே எழுதி கொடுத்து போயிருங்க எல்லாருக்கும், அவ்வளவுதான். கண்டிப்பா நாங்க ஃபுல் மார்க் வாங்கிடுவோம்.
இது நல்லா இருக்கியா? ஓகே, now listen. Allocated cell Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. What is, sorry?
பேப்பர் காமிங்க சார்.
Paper coming. இந்தாமா.
Sir, the three values are the class sir. அந்த மேட்ரிக்ஸ்
3 value.
3 3 இருக்குல்ல சார், அதோட allocated cell value இருக்குல்ல சார், அது swap பண்ணி இருக்கீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் சார். அதுக்கு 50 இதுக்கு 300 வரும் சார்.
அடுத்தது
200 வரும் சார். நீங்க third columnல இருக்கிற 3 க்கு 50 allocate பண்ணிருக்கீங்க.
ஆமா.
That should be 200 sir. The other one should be 50 sir.
அப்படியா? கரெக்ட்டா?
Yes.
கரெக்ட்டா?
Yes sir.
சரி நன்றி. Okay. So what I am trying to say here is now very simple. Allocated cell. இப்போ எத்தனை allocated? See the size of the matrix. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. 5. ஏமா
இல்ல அவங்க கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க.
See 5 அதுவும் சேர்த்துக்கினீங்க. நான் என்ன சொன்னேன் உங்களுக்கு?
அப்ப 5-3 வராதா?
என்ன 5-3?
இல்ல சார், 5 into 150 3 into 200 அது வராதா? அப்ப அதுக்கு இல்லையா அது?
அதெல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டேன் நீ.
ஓகே சார்.
இப்போ கண்டுபிடிச்ச அப்புறமா you have got 2450 correct?
எஸ் சார்.
அது அப்படியே இருக்கட்டும். See, okay, you have not understood the concept. I will give you this example, then you can understand. Let me say I take classes for operation research. Okay, I take classes for operation research, and let me say I take 1,000 rupees every hour. 1,000 rupees every hour I charge for operation research classes. Example. Okay. Now what I'm trying to say here is, I put some poster, 1,000 rupees OR classes. Okay. So what you people will do, you will directly not come and join. You will go find out from all the other sources what is the price. So another person will say 600. Another person will say 800. Another person will say 1,200. Okay. You will get many different values. Okay. Finally, where will you go?
600.
Last you.
You will go to somebody who charges the least, correct?
Yeah sir.
Now according to you 600 is least, correct?
Yeah.
Yes sir.
But there might be my brother somewhere in Chennai wherein he conducts the classes for 100 rupees.
Okay sir.
Which you don't know, correct?
Okay.
So what happens there? It's very simple. What happens is you would have paid 500 rupees extra, even though you would have thought that, oh, 600 is the cheapest and I have really saved 400 rupees every hour, correct?
Yeah.
Yes sir.
Now, how do you find out that whatever money I have paid, 600 or 100 or 200 or 300, whatever money I have paid, that is the least amount. There is no other person who can give it much lesser than that value. They will say that, sir, இதை விட கம்மி யாருமே கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க சார், அவ்வளவுதான் சார், இதுதான் சார் least. So how do you find out that? You find out that using the allocated cell and unallocated cell. You get the point.
Okay,
So that is how you do the calculation. The Modi method will tell you, the Modi method, the modified distribution method will tell you whatever transportation cost which you have got in Vogel's approximation method, is it really the least cost or can it be reduced further? That is the main use of Modi method. You get my point?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. So let us go to the allocated cell. Now you see here, you should not consider this, what do you say? 250, 350, 400, 200, 300, 350, 150. You should not consider the demand and supply because you have already allocated the demand and supply and you have got some cost, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now my main motive is whatever allocations I have done inside, is it really the least or can I reduce it further? That is what we are going to check. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Now you see the number of rows, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 rows. Okay, there are 3 rows.
சார் சாரி, இப்போ நீங்க சொன்ன அந்த மெத்தட மட்டும் ஷார்ட்டா திரும்ப ஒரே ஒரு தடவை மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க. சாரி ப்ளீஸ்.
எந்த மெத்தட்?
அதாவது இந்த ஆபரேஷன்ஸ்ல வந்து நம்ம பெஸ்ட் மெத்தடா சூஸ் பண்ணி பெஸ்ட் வேல்யூ இதுக்கு மேல கீழே கொண்டு போக முடியாது அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொன்னீங்கல்ல சார். தட் வில் பி தி பெஸ்ட் மெத்தட். அத ஜஸ்ட் அப்படியே கன்வர்ட் சென்டென்ஸா எழுதிக்கிறேன், அதுக்காக நான் கேக்குறேன் சார், வேற ஒண்ணும் இல்ல.
Okay, the modified distribution method checks, CHECKS, checks whether the value obtained
சார் எழுதிட்டு சார், சொல்லுங்க சார் ப்ளீஸ்.
in brackets TTC.
ஓகே.
Okay, total transportation cost is really optimal or not?
Sorry?
Or not? Yeah.
Optimal.
So whatever value I've got, transportation cost, whatever value I've got in Vogel's approximation method, is it really the least value or can it be reduced further? So the Modi method or modified distribution method checks for this condition. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so allocated cell. Okay, so allocated cell, you have Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. Now what is this Ij? What is this Uv? Okay, I will tell you. This Ij is called as the place value. Now you see here 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the size of the matrix is 3 cross 4. So it is always like this, 3 cross 4, number of rows into number of columns. Don't reverse it. It is always, size of the matrix is always m cross n, that is m rows, n columns. So here you have 3 rows and you have 4 columns, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what you need to do, very, very simple. You have to see the place value. Now you see here, allocated cell, go row wise. In the first row, which is the allocated cell?
1.
250, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the place value? Listen carefully. What is the place value? It is coming.
C12.
Okay, sorry. See, what is the place value? It is coming in the first row. second column, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay, it's coming in the first row, second column. So the place value I comma j is nothing but 1 comma 2. You get my point?
Okay, sir.
So that is I comma j. So just substitute that value in this equation. What is C? C is nothing but it is called as payoff. C is called as payoff. Okay, I'll just write that down. Called as payoff. Okay. Right? All right. C is called as payoff. You can make a note. C is called as payoff. C. What is payoff? 3174, 2659, 8332. All these are called as payoff.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right? Okay. Now, Cij, okay? Cij, C12 is equal to Ui plus Vj. What is C12? What is the payoff at first row, second column? It is 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
So put 1. 1 is equal to 1 is equal to Ui. Keep U and V as it is. So U1 plus V2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Understanding?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Proceeding further. Where is the next allocation? It is in the second row, first column, correct? So second row, first column. So it will be C21 is equal to U2 plus V1. What is C21? C21 is 2 is equal to U2 plus V1.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yeah.
Go to the next allocation. It is coming in the second row, third column. Second row, third column. C23. So what is C23? 5 is equal to U2 plus V3. Correct?
So show your papers for 1 second.
So don't we also consider second column value and fourth column value?
Second column, fourth column. எங்க இருக்குது?
அந்த 350 and போட்டிருக்கீங்களா சார்?
வரேன் இன்னும் அதுக்கு வரல. சரியா? இப்பதான் செகண்ட் ரோல இருக்கேன்.
ஓகே.
சரியா?
your papers.
Show your paper as standard dialogue. யார் அது? Oh, what's her name? Priya. Priya, standard dialogue. Show your paper. புரியுதா?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
சரி.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, so 5 is equal to U2 plus V3. Done, na?
Yes, sir.
Go to the, sorry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go to the next row. There you have third row, second column. Third row, second column. What is the place payoff there? 3. 3 equal to U3 plus V2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Another?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next.
Yes, sir.
Third row, third column. Third row, third column. What is the payoff there again? 3 is equal to U3. U3 plus V3. Correct?
Yes,
That is
sir.
the fifth one. Then What is the last one?
2 is equal to U3 plus V4.
Okay, so third row, fourth column.
2
2 is equal to U3 plus
V4.
V4. All of you have understood till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you see here. What all you have? You have U1, U2, U3, V1, V2, V3, V4. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have U1, U2, U3, and you have V1, V2, V3, V4. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So how many variables?
6.
7.
6.
2 variables.
2 only. 7. UV, 2 variables.
U1 is one variable, U2 is one variable, algebra.
8.
We have 7.
7. You have 7 variables. Three variables in U and 4 variables in V. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So how many equations you have?
6 equations. 6 equations.
6 equations, 7 variables. Is it possible?
No.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yaar avare.
No, sir.
6 equations, 6 variables possible. 6 equations, 7 variable not possible. So what you need to do is, whenever you are getting this condition, ensure that you can you please mute? Okay. Ensure that one of the variable you please make it to 0. Ensure that one of the variables you please make it to 0.
Okay.
Now, there also you should be very clever. I want to make my job easier. So, I will see all these 6 equations. Whichever variable is repeated many number of times in most of the equation, that variable, if I put it to 0, I will get many values. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you see here,
Yes,
U1.
sir.
I will go to U1. U1 is repeated in first equation. Apart from that, it has not been repeated in any equation. So don't put that to 0.
Okay, sir.
Your work will be more. Okay. Go to U2. U2 is repeated in second equation and third equation. Okay. So 2 times it is repeated. Fair enough. See U3. U3 is repeated in 4, 5, 6. Correct?
3 times, sir.
3 times.
Yes, sir.
Then see V1. V1 is repeated only once. V2 is repeated 2 times. V3 is repeated 2 times. And V4 is repeated once. So, what you need to do? I will set U3 equal to 0. அதுதான் புத்திசாலித்தனம்.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
இதெல்லாம் வந்து டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ல இருக்காது. சரியா?
Sir, why U3 is equal to 0?
Someone explain to him.
So U3 is repeated many times. So we can make it as 0 so that your work is done very easily.
Okay, so what I will do is set U3 equal to 0.
Sir, you mean வந்து 3 தடவை ரிப்பீட் ஆயிருக்கு. அதுக்காக தான் நம்ம 0 பண்றோமா சார்?
ஆமா.
Sir, specifically 3 தடவை சொல்றாங்க சார். 3 தடவை இல்ல. Many a times it's repeating, so it is to be made 0.
இப்போ இங்க ஸ்பெசிபிக்கா இந்த ப்ராப்ளம்ல 3 வாட்டி ரிப்பீட் ஆயிருக்கு.
அத நெக்ஸ்ட் வச்சுக்கலாம்.
என்ன சொல்ல போனா மேக்ஸிமம் நம்பர் ஆஃப் எந்த வேரியபிள் இருக்கோ
சார்.
Anyway, listen, I can just type it for you. see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see that?
Sir, if this particular problem can you send us in a picture, it will be great because this problem is little tricky, I guess.
Okay, this problem is little tricky. Okay.
If you send this problem in our WhatsApp group, it will be helpful for everyone.
Sorry, I am there in one WhatsApp group. Okay, I will send
Whoever
it.
is there and the student is there, he'll send in our WhatsApp group.
Yeah, okay, we will share.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. இதுதான் 1 minute teacher. Okay, right. Okay. So set U3 is equal to 0. Okay. Set U3 is equal to 0. What do you get? Now U3 is set to 0. So I will go to equation number 3. 3 is equal to 0 plus V2. So what is V2?
3.
3. Correct, no?
V3 is equal to 3.
V3. Oh, நீ அடுத்ததுக்கு
Repeat it
போயிட்ட.
again, sir.
V2.
See, I am just substituting the value.
Equation. Okay, sir.
Please help if possible. Yeah, sure, no problem. Vignesh, no problem. I'll help you with the concepts. Okay, not a problem. Okay, in your possible time. Okay, that's very difficult. Me too, sir. Oh, this is.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
This me too is still there. Okay, right. Here I'm just substituting that. Oh, me also. All right. Okay. So I'm just substituting the value. So it is 3 is equal to 0 plus V2. So V2 is equal to 3. Correct? Okay. Okay.
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes.
Right. Next one. 3 is equal to U3 plus V3. Now what I will do? 3 is equal to 0 plus V3. So V3 is what?
V3 is equal to 3.
V3 is equal to ஒரே ஒரு 3 தான். சரியா? சரி. Next.
2 is equal to
6th
0 plus
equation.
V4.
2 is equal to 0 plus V4. So what is V4?
2. V4 is equal to 2.
So V4 is 2, V3 is 3, V2 is 3, U3 is 0. Now you go to the first equation, second equation, third equation. You have the values for V2, V3, V4. Get the remaining values.
Equation 1.
Minus 2 equal to
Yeah, news ஓடுது. கொஞ்சம் மியூட் பண்றீங்களா? Okay, நன்றி. Right. So what is? I will go to the. See, I got the U2 V2 value as 3. I will go to the first equation.
U1 is
I'll
equal
go to the first equation. What is the first equation? 2 is equal to U1 plus V2, correct? So what is V2? V2 is 3 plus U1 is equal to 2. So U1 is equal to minus 1. U1 is equal to minus 1.
So
Sir, you was
Equal to-
minus 2.
No, minus 2, sir.
Minus 2.
P12 வந்து 1 equal to U1 plus V2.
ஆமா. So ரெண்டாவது ஈக்குவேஷன் நான் சொல்லிட்டேன். சரி, ரெண்டாவது ரெண்டாவது வந்து U2 U2 plus V1. Okay. ஒரே நிமிஷம். ஒரே நிமிஷம். 1 is equal to U1 plus V2. சரியா? So V2 என்ன 3 plus U1. Correct? Is equal to 1. So U1 is equal to minus 2. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next equation. 2 is equal to U2 plus V1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
I am going slowly so that you people understand. Right?
Yes, sir.
So V1 எவ்வளோ? V1 நமக்கு தெரியாது. U2 எவ்வளோ?
3 sir, minus 2 sir.
எப்படி கட்டு? -3.
U2 minus 3.
V1 equal to minus 0 sir, because minus it's not
Okay. இப்போதைக்கு இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன் எடுக்க முடியாது. Go to next. 5 is equal to U2 plus V3. Go to that equation.
Yes, sir.
5 is equal to U2 plus V3. What is V3? V3 is 3 plus
3 equal
U2 is equal to 5. U2 எவ்வளோ?
5 minus 3 is equal to 2. U2 2.
Now, listen here. One very important thing.
Okay, sir.
கொஞ்சம் மியூட் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும். Okay. Listen here. Many people get confused in this equation. Why? Because of one reason. It is very, very important that once you use a specific equation, strike off that. You are not going to use that equation once again. Very, very important step. Remember that you have to use, okay, each equation only once. This is not specified in any of the books. You have to use each equation only once, and once you use it, strike off. You cannot use the same equation once again. Very, very important. If I have used this equation to get the value of V1, as soon as you get the value of V1, strike off that. You are not going to use that equation once again. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you see here. So first what I did, I got the values of V2, V3 and V4, correct? Then I am going to use equations 1, 2 and 3. So what I am going to do, I am going to use equation number 1. I got the value of U1 as -2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So equation 1 is used, equation 4 is used, 5 is used, 6 is used. I am left with only 2 and 3, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So go to equation number 3. Go to equation number 3. 5 is equal to U2 plus V3, correct? So what is V3? V3 I have got it as
3.
You can mute me. You can mute me. Okay, so that I don't get my voice back. Okay. So 5 is equal to U2 plus V3. So V3 is what? 3, correct?
Yes, sir.
Akshaya, கோலம் போட்டிருக்கிற அக்ஷயா, ஓகே, கொஞ்சம் மியூட் பண்ணிக்கோமா, சரியா? நன்றி. So இப்போ என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா 5 is equal to U2 plus V3. V3 we already got it as 3. So U2 is equal to 5 minus 3. So U2 is 2. So now you got the value of U2 as 2. Now you go to equation number 2. So 3 also I have used. So last one I have to go to equation number 2. Okay. So what is equation number 2? Equation number 2 is equal to u2 plus v1. V1. Okay. Now 2 is equal to what is u2? 2 plus v1. Now v1 is equal to 2 minus 2, that is 0. Now you see here, write down all the values. u1, u2, u3, v1, v2, v3, v4. So v1 is 0, u1 is minus 2, u2 is 2, u3 is 0, v2 is 3, v3 is 3, v4 is 2. These are all the values.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, right. Now, yes, okay. Now, you have got all these values. Now what you need to do is go to the unallocated cell. Now you put unallocated cells. Okay. Unallocated cell. What is the equation? Delta ij is equal to Cij plus
Minus
ui plus vj. So this is the equation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Delta ij is equal to Cij minus ui plus vj. Now go to all these cells. Go to all these cells which is unallocated. Go to all these cells which is unallocated. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, which is the first unallocated cell?
Delta 1,
3.
Very good.
Delta 1, 1.
Delta 1, 1 is equal to Cij. Correct. What is Cij there? 3 minus, open the bracket. Now it is delta 1, 1. So what is u1? What is u1? What is u1?
Minus
What
2
is
plus
u1?
0. Minus
What
2
is
plus
u1? Minus 2 plus 0. Now 3 minus 2. So how much are you getting?
5.
5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
சார்
திருப்பி
சொல்லுங்க அகைன் சொல்லுங்க சார்
என்னம்மா
அந்த லாஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் அகைன் சொல்லுங்க சார்
லாஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் delta 1 delta ij is equal to Cij minus open the brackets ui plus vj. Correct?
எஸ் சார்
இப்போ first unallocated cell எங்க இருக்கு? இங்க இருக்கு.
டெல்டா 11 சார்.
delta 11 correct. delta 11ல
எஸ் சார்.
delta 11ல உனக்கு first unallocated cell னா என்ன? where you have not made any allocation. So that is the first unallocated cell. சரியா? So what you need to do is just to substitute that value here. Delta 11 is equal to C11. C11 அண்ணா என்ன? C11 pay off. First row, first column la என்ன value இருக்கு?
Yes sir.
3 minus 3 ui vj. I and j are the place value. So 1 1 க்கு u1 v1 தான வரும். So u1 என்ன?
Yes sir.
v1 என்ன? இங்க போட்டுருக்கேன் பாரு. அத வந்து சப்ஸ்டிடியூட் பண்ணு. எவ்வளவு வருது?
சார் தெரியல சார்.
5
அஞ்சு.
Calculate பண்ணு. 3 minus of minus 2. So it will be 3 plus 2, that is 5. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are going to the next step. We are going to the next step. What is the next unallocated cell? 7.
Delta 1 3.
Very good. Delta 1 3. Delta 1 3 is equal to delta 1 3 is equal to
13.
7
minus 2
open the bracket
minus 2
u1 plus v3. So evlo
13.
u1 evlo minus 2 plus v3 evlo 3. So that will be 7 minus open the brackets minus 2 plus 3 is 1. So
6.
yaar adu எங்கயோ சண்டை நடக்குது. காத்தாலியே சண்டவா? Okay. 7 minus 1 is 6. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go to next one. 4. That is delta 1 4. Correct?
Delta 1 4.
Delta 1 4. 4 minus
2 plus
u1 plus v4. So 4 minus open the brackets. What is 2? Minus 2 plus v4 plus 2. So that will be 4 minus 0 4. Okay. Next.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Delta 2
Delta 2 2. Delta 2 2. That will be equal to
6 minus 2 plus 3.
6 minus 2 plus 3. So that will be how much? 6 minus 5.
1.
That is 1. Next. Go to 9. Delta
2 4.
2 4. 9 minus open
4.
the brackets
2 plus 2.
4. So u2 2 plus 4 2. So that is 9 minus 4 is 5. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Next. Go to third row.
8. Delta 3 1.
Delta 3 1 is equal to 8 minus open the brackets u3. U3 is 0 plus
0.
0. So that is 8. Next. Go to, that's all. That's all.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Now, when you examine all the delta values, all the delta values are positive. Correct?
Yes, sir.
All the delta values are
Positive.
Why did you find the delta 2 3?
Sir, 2 4 da sir, na 2 3 போட்டேன்.
Okay.
Sir, can you please repeat the
Very.
delta value?
Sir, delta value எல்லாம் ஒண்ணா சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Delta value எல்லாம் ஒண்ணா சொல்லணுமா?
Yes, sir.
Delta 1 1 is equal to
5 6 4 1 4 8.
5 8.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, delta 22 and delta 24 value காட்டுங்க சார் கொஞ்சம்.
அது delta 22 கிடையாது. அது delta 2,2.
Okay. Delta 2,2 and delta 2,4. அது மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க சார், எனக்கு கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகுது.
Second row, second column.
1 and 5, bro.
சில பேர் என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க, delta 22 ஆனா 22 minus 9 minus 2 minus 3 அப்படின்னு போட்டிருக்காங்க ஒரு பேப்பர்ல. நான் வேல்யூவேஷனுக்கு போகும்போது. That is why
sir, delta 2,2 வந்து 6 minus 2 plus 2 தானே சார்?
2 plus 3.
3 V2 ஓட வேல்யூ 2 தானே?
V2 value 3.
V2 is 3.
Okay sir.
4
okay.
1 4 8.
Okay sir, clear.
You got my, that's what, see, so many mistakes. So I will only teach, I will not go to evaluate. Okay. Once I went for valuation, I forgot all the concepts. After that, I am not going. Okay. So some people have already slept off. Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There. Oh. Now you see here. Examine the delta values. When you examine the delta values, all the delta values are positive. Correct?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This indicates that no further reduction is possible. The solution or the value which is given by Vogel's approximation method is optimal.
So repeat once again.
Delta values எல்லாமே வந்து பாசிட்டிவ்ல இருக்கு சரியா? When you get all the delta values as positive, it indicates that whatever transportation cost, total transportation cost which you have got in Vogel's approximation method is optimal. You cannot reduce it further. சரியா?
Okay, sir.
அதுதான் least cost. What is that value? Some 27 something.
2450.
This cost, no.
Yes,
This
sir.
cost is the least cost. Okay.
Okay, sir.
No further reduction is possible. No further reduction is possible. புரியுதா?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
இப்ப வந்து I saw in one of the paper, I think 2003 or 2004 paper. Okay. அதுல வந்து இந்த டெல்டா வேல்யூ வந்து ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் இதுல வந்து 0 வந்துடுச்சு சரியா? Now people have a doubt whether 0 is it negative or positive. 0 is always considered positive. So which means to say that if you get some delta value as 0, it indicates that 0 is positive and all the values are optimal.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the solution, whatever I have got in my Vogel's approximation method is optimal. புரியுதா?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
What if any one value or any two values are negative?
Very good. அதுதான் நான் யோசிச்சுன்னு இருந்தேன் யாராச்சும் கேட்பாங்களான்னு. Okay, what if the values are negative? இப்ப பாருங்க நம்ம வந்து மேத்ஸ்ல வந்து நம்ம ஏற்கனவே ரொம்ப புலி சரியா? இப்போ இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் ஆப்டிமாலிட்டி செக் பண்றதுக்கே வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு 15 minutes ஆகும் சரியா? ரைட்?
Yes, sir.
கொஞ்சம் மியூட் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும். சரி ஓகே. Already this particular problem is going for 15 minutes. What if you get negative values? If you get negative values, you have to say that now this is an advanced operation research. When you come to the 4th semester, no, I will teach you, if at all you are taking advanced operation research, I will teach you how exactly, okay, I will teach you how exactly I can solve and bring it to positive. Okay, right? So as of now, you are in the 2nd semester and you don't require that procedure. If at all you get a negative value, you have to say that since one or more of the delta values are negative or it is less than 0, I say that the solution is not optimal and the total transportation cost can be further improved. Write that and come off outside. You will get full marks.
Okay, sir.
புரியுதா?
Okay, sir.
அதுக்குள்ள போய் ஆராய்ச்சி எல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Right? So for you that much is enough. You can just say that he is only asking you to check for optimality. He is not asking you to resolve the optimality. Understood?
Yes, sir.
அந்த லூப் எல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிக்க வேணாம் சார்.
அதெல்லாம் வேணாம். nobody is going to give you extra marks.
Okay. Sir, even if
யூஜில வந்து நம்ம லூப் எல்லாமே கண்டுபிடிச்சி
இப்போ for 1 hour you are being paid 1,000 rupees. After that, whatever effort you put, I am not going to give you any not even 1 rupee extra. So how much hours you will put effort?
only 1 hour.
That's exactly what I am telling.
In fact, less than 1 hour, sir.
Yeah. Obviously there will be people putting efforts less than 1 hour. So adu avanga therama seriya.
Sir, one doubt. Like even if one value is coming negative, we can say that it is not optimal and it can be improved.
Can be resolved.
Okay. Thank you.
Hold on. So one or more values are negative. So the total transportation cost given by Vogel's approximation method is not optimal and further reduction is possible. That's all. Write the inference, draw 2 lines and come out.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
அப்ப நம்ம பர்சன்டேஜ் ப்ரொசீட் பண்ண வேண்டாம். அந்த லூப் அதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே வேண்டாம். கரெக்ட் தானே சார்?
உனக்கு டைம் இருந்தா நீ ப்ரொசீட் பண்ண தம்பி. நான் ப்ரொசீட் பண்ணி இப்போ இது எப்படி ஆச்சுன்னா எந்த ஓவர் புத்திசாலியா இருந்தாலும் பிரச்சனை தான். Now in the question paper they say answer any 5. I solved all the questions and I said correct any 5. Okay. Finally I land up in 84. My score in operation research was 84. Even though I answered all the questions. Okay. So you can draw many conclusions from that. Who corrected the paper? What is his level of knowledge? Okay. And the ego. அது நமக்கெல்லாம் ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியாவே இருக்கு. சரியா? சோ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும், அமைதியா போயிடணும். சரியா? நன்றி. ஓகே சரியா? ரைட். சோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவு you just say that it's not optimal. அவ்வளவுதான். You just say that it is not optimal. That's all. So this is what is MODI method. MODI, right? Modified distribution method. I will send this particular page. Okay, yesterday's class and today's class. I have another hour and that is not at 11:15. That is in the afternoon 1:30. Okay, so from 1:30 to 3 o'clock I'll be handling that session. You will be having legal aspects next hour.
Okay, sir.
I'll be taking your session from 1:30 to 3.
Okay, sir. Done.
All this whatever I have written, okay, I don't have the page numbers. Ella ipdi irukku seriya? I have all like this, right? So whatever is there here, right, I will put it on the group. Okay, so if somebody has written neatly, okay, so you can Seri Bhargavi, you can send me 1 copy also. Okay. Notes is something which I never maintain, but I want everybody to maintain.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So that is how it is. So can we meet at 1:30? So it's exactly 11 o'clock. I hope that you have understood the method, MODI method, right?
Yes, sir.
So 220 marks question. Yesterday simplex, today MODI method. Okay. Afternoon again another 20 mark question I will take up.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
அடுத்த அவர் வந்து இதே லிங்க் இல்லையா?
அடுத்த அவர்